I'm a wreck. I'll tell you, a few years ago, I would never be seen like this on a camera in potentially in front of God knows who. But most importantly, all the people I've met in my life might end up seeing this. And there are some of those people are like, wow, they were game changers in my life, especially through my early years of drug use. Oh my God, Brooks and Fiona. I'll say no more descriptions than that. Shauna, a certain L.A. Morgan and Ern and Mom and Dad and all these people. I know. Listen, I'm a bit stoned, so I may ramble a bit sometimes. But actually, what I'm thinking is pretty compelling. Compelling. Anyway, I'm a wreck. We know that. We know that. The whole idea of this YouTube thing from the beginning was to exert rigorous honesty to my world and to myself, most importantly. Yeah, honesty. And it being not the crack when you're this big and frail. I'm not actually frail. I suppose I am in some ways. Um, Bad hair day. Bad hair day. But I'm not cutting it. I made a commitment. All the same length. And I shan't fall. I'm all over the place. Yeah. The last 5 years of my life, 6 years, if I'm being completely thorough, which involved 3 years of, becoming insecure in my homing. So getting evicted, fair amount. Getting this trouble, bad energy going on. I am now, well, I used today, I used yesterday, I used the day before that, and the day before that. Might have taken, a few hours off just to sleep and have some ensure period. I guess the real reason is, why am I doing this? That's where I was. Why am I doing this? I don't know why the fuck I'm doing it. Oh my God. You got to be crazy to be doing this, really. But you know what? My journey has taken me from levels of amazing shame and guilt and dislike for myself for no reason other than it was created by religion and tradition. The world has changed. We know more about being human beings now and what it means to be fully human. And you're not doing it when you're using drugs, is my personal opinion. And I'll tell you, we'll get down into the breakdown of what happened during my years. I'm going to be perfectly candid about that, and very candid about the bad stuff that goes on inside my head and in my life that, I need to work on and fight. And you guys are going to help me do that. I think that's where this is going. I need a friggin' ass booter. I need an ass booter. I need someone to come into my life right now who wants to kick my friggin' ass and realizes the value of presenting a wreck like me to the world. And in my truth and my shame, maybe you can find some healing. Maybe it will embolden you to say to yourself, you know what? There's no reason to be ashamed of this. This is just mental health shit. And it's not shameful, and it's not a choice. Isn't that a miracle? But you know what? We say that, but we don't behave like it. So I've seen, I've been looked at by people in my darkest hours, of course, with absolute contempt and disgust. And I've felt servile in front of some people. I went through all these emotions when I panhandled for a couple of months, several months actually, maybe 6 months, when my hip fell apart and my life fell apart. Oh, I couldn't get enough crack in me. Oh my God, pass the pipe. Oh. But as my brother, my dear brother Arnold, who's so funny and very, very smart and lovely, said to me once, Daryl, it's not real. It's not real. Um, and you are right. But what you don't understand is, yeah, you just don't understand. Of course, you can't understand how someone could choose a life like I chose, um, and did the drugs and thought they were sort of advancing my. I don't know. We'll talk about that stuff, but certainly there was a big influence.